Hello and welcome. This is FIDE Master and FIDE Trainer Vedant Goswami. And in this particular lesson, we take off from where we stopped yesterday. We look at another combination created by Stamma in the 17th century. A very beautiful position we have in front of us. And we'll use this position to again learn how to solve combinations. And it is not just showing the solution, but it is this video and this lesson is about discussing how to go about solving these combinations, which will help you find interesting moves in your own games when you play with friends or in competition. So let us look at this position. The first thing that again attracts my attention is black has a clear threat because this bishop is hitting along the long diagonal up till here. And if white takes time to defend his queen with a simple defensive move, queen h1 is a checkmate. So black has a very direct threat, which is a checkmate on h1. But fortunately, white has many pieces which have surrounded the black king, which also is in lot of danger. But we have to find the right way out. So the right way to think about these combinations is find a list of moves, which is called the candidate moves, and then look at those moves to see whether one of them or a series of them and in which move order they seem to be working, right? So when I show this position to a lot of my students, the first response is mostly c4, and most of them fail to notice that the pawn can be captured en passant, and probably then any try of combination with white is not working. So keeping in mind, en passant is always there, waiting to strike you when you are not ready. Okay, so c4 is one candidate, but it is refuted very simply by an en passant capture by the pawn on b4. Now the other candidate moves, which basically mean all the forcing moves, checks and captures. So we have queen c4, we have rook a5, and probably queen into c5. Okay, so we have this list of candidate moves, and now the way it should be done is that we can pick up any move which attracts our attention and see whether it leads to something interesting. So let us say I think of queen c4 check. The king can go back, and though I can give a few checks, let us say I can sacrifice, or I can even play this, but it doesn't lead to anything, and black is able to defend very comfortably. So probably that is not the move. Queen c4 is not the first move. So we'll look at the other moves. c4 we already refuted by the en passant. The last move that is left in our list of candidates is the move rook a5. Rook a5 is a sacrifice pushing the black king further to the corner. And one interesting thing I notice is if the king goes to b6, queen c5 is a very nice checkmate because the pawn cannot recapture because of the pin along the 6th rank. So we do see some success in this variation, which basically tells us to examine it little more deeply. So we saw that if king tries to escape, that defensive effort is not working for black because white has a 1 move checkmate. So black will have to capture the rook. And now, again, at the second step, still we have to follow the same process and find all the moves. So we have knight c4 and queen to c5. So let us say if I think about knight c4, king can go here, and then I don't see very interesting way to continue the game. Having already lost a rook, and the threat of checkmate on h1 still stays. So nc4, though it is a forcing move, but it doesn't work in this position. Then suddenly I notice the move queen into c5. It looks a very strange move, but what it does is clear the sixth rank for the white rook. And if pawn takes, now we have this very beautiful check on c4, followed by a wonderful checkmate with the rook swinging over to the b6 square. So very nice combination. And let us see if anything else could have been done by black. Knight b5 is also a defensive effort, blocking the check, but nc4 then does lead to a checkmate. So I hope you found this lesson useful. And in this, like I said in the beginning, we are looking at ways of how to start the mental process or the effort of solving long and forcing combinations. And as I mentioned in the beginning, these are some positions created by Stamma in the 17th century. So I hope you like the video. I hope you like the combination and the thinking method I've introduced, and you'll be able to employ it in your games. Hope you like the video and share it with your friends, and do hit the notification bell so that you're aware when the next lessons are published. With that, I will conclude the video here. Have a good day. I'll see you back soon. Take care.